Hi there. We're in day 136 of our Through the New Testament in 1 year, and we're starting John 5 today. Okay, half of it, of course. Jesus is in Jerusalem for the first time. We're at the beginning of his ministry again for the final gospel. Okay. Okay. After this, there was a feast of the Jews, and Jesus went up to Jerusalem. Now there is in Jerusalem by the sheep gate a pool in Aramaic called Bethesda, which has five roofed colonnades. In these lay a multitude of invalids, blind, lame, and paralyzed. One man who was there had been an invalid for 38 years. Wow. When Jesus saw him lying there and knew that he had already been there a long time, he said to him, "Do you want to be healed?" The sick man answered him, "Sir, I have no one to put me into the pool when the water is stirred up, and while I am going, another steps down before me." Jesus said, "Get up, take your bed, and walk." And at once the man was healed, and he took up his bed and walked. Of course, this was on the Sabbath, right? Now that day was the Sabbath, so the Jews said to the man who had been healed, "It is the Sabbath, it is not lawful for you to take up your bed." But he answered them, "The man who healed me, the man said to me, 'Take up your bed and walk.'" They asked, "Who is this man who said to you, 'Take up your bed and walk'?" Now the man who had been healed did not know who it was, for Jesus had withdrawn, and there was a crowd in the place. Afterward Jesus found him in the temple and said to him, "See, you are well. Sin no more, that nothing worse may happen to you." That man went away and told the Jews that it was Jesus who had healed him. And this is why the Jews were persecuting Jesus, because he was doing these things on the Sabbath. But Jesus answered them, "My Father is working until now, and I am working." Right? They work on the Sabbath. They just don't want anybody else to. Jesus equal with God. This is why the Jews were seeking all the more to kill him, because not only was he breaking the Sabbath, but he was even calling God his own Father, making himself equal with God. Well, it's true. Right? Authority of the Son. So Jesus said to them, "Truly, truly," and I remember when he says it twice, it's the most important thing he's going to say, of utmost importance. They only say it 3 times when talking about God himself, right? "Truly, truly, I say unto you, the Son can do nothing of his own accord, but only what he sees the Father doing. For whatever the Father does, that the Son does likewise. For the Father loves the Son and shows him all that he himself is doing, and greater works than these will be shown him, so that you may marvel. For as the Father raises the dead and gives them life, so also the Son gives life to whom he will. For the Father judges no one, but has given all judgment to the Son." You got that? Jesus is judge. "So that all may honor the Son, just as they honor the Father. Whoever does not honor the Son does not honor the Father who sent him." That's an important verse right there, right? "Truly, truly, again, I say to you, whoever hears my word and believes him who sent me has eternal life. He does not come into judgment, but has passed from death to life." Right? Hears my word and believes God who sent him has eternal life. See, that's simple, right? There you go. 3.5 minutes. Cool. So, somebody was healed on the Sabbath. I think he liked doing things on the Sabbath, right? And he did. And tomorrow we'll see. Look, tomorrow's really short. Okay? But I think Jesus liked healing on the Sabbath because, he was working, just to show him that he was the boss, right? So there you go. That's the beginning of John 5. We'll finish that tomorrow. All right, give us a like if you think about it. Catch up on any you may have missed. They're all down there. It's easiest to find on YouTube, I think, because they're in the Through the Bible playlist. But till tomorrow, we'll do it again. See you next time.